Good morning, students. Chapter 4, motion in a plane. In last lecture we have discussed about vector product. If you are given two vectors A and B, an angle between them is theta, then yes, vector product is defined as A cross B is equal to AB sin theta n caret, where n caret is unit vector in the direction of A cross B. And yes, how to find direction of cross product? With the help of right hand screw rule or with the help of only right hand. Okay, yes, put your right hand in direction of first vector, then wrap fingers towards the second vector. The stretched thumb will give you direction of A cross B. Okay, and yes, we have proved one property, that is A cross B and B cross A, they are not same vectors. They are not same vectors. Their direction is opposite. If A cross B is in this direction, B cross A is in its opposite direction. Okay. Now, today we will see another properties. Yes, first property is A cross B is not equal to B cross A. As, see, A cross B, how to write? A cross B is equal to, it is AB sin theta n caret. And yes, we know that it is perpendicular outside, okay, from last lecture. If I find B cross A, then B cross A is AB sin theta n caret. And yes, it is perpendicular inward. So see, these magnitudes are same, but their direction is opposite. Okay, so I can write these two vectors with vector relation between them as A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. It means their magnitudes are same. But the direction is opposite. Clear about this? So yes, it is first property. Okay, a vector product is not commutative. Second property, distributive law. Okay, if I have vector A cross B plus C, then yes, I can write it is as A cross B plus A cross C. So yes, it is distributive law, and yes, we will accept this law directly. So yes, commutative law, then distributive law. Now next one for cross product. If I have two vectors, it is vector A, it is vector B. See, from figure it is clear. These two vectors are in same direction. Or I can say they are parallel. Parallel means angle theta between them is 0. Yes or no? Then what is their cross product? Yes, A cross B is equal to, here it is, AB sin 0 n caret. We know what is value of sin 0. Sin 0 is equal to 0. Then yes, the total answer is 0. So yes, you have to remember, if two vectors are parallel, angle between them is 0. Their cross product is 0. Clear about this? Okay. Another situation. If I have two vectors like this, it is vector A, vector B in opposite direction. Means they are anti-parallel. Angle between them, theta is equal to 180 degree. So A cross B is equal to AB sin 180 degree n caret. Clear about this? Sin 180 degree is equal to 0. So yes, again your answer is 0. Then yes, you have to remember this point. When two vectors are parallel or anti-parallel, their cross product is 0. Now, if you are given two vectors like this, it is vector A. Okay, and it is vector B, and it is vector B. Okay, yes, these two vectors are perpendicular to each other. These two vectors are perpendicular to each other, means angle between them theta is equal to, it is 90 degree. Okay, and yes, what is cross product? A cross B is equal to, it is AB sine 90 degree and caret. Sine 90 is equal to, it is 1. So yes, it is AB and caret. Now what is n caret? N caret is unit vector in the direction of A cross B. How to find direction of A cross B? Again, see, first vector is A. Keep your right hand in direction of first vector, that is vector A. Second vector is B. So sweep your fingers, wrap your fingers towards B. Wrap your finger towards B, means in this direction. So this stretched thumb indicates direction of, A cross B. It indicates direction of A cross B. Okay, so here again, if you find direction of A cross B, perpendicular to board coming outside. So this n caret is perpendicular to board coming outside. Clear about this? Okay, this unit vector n caret is perpendicular to page. Yes, you have to write in page. Perpendicular to page out. It is out. Clear about this? Okay, so yes, when two vectors are parallel, when two vectors are anti-parallel, when two vectors are perpendicular, then what about cross product? Clear? Now we will see one important thing. See, here it is. We know that in motion in plane, we have to deal with three mutually perpendicular axes: x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. And yes, these three axes are mutually perpendicular like this. See, if it is x-axis, it is y-axis, then where is z-axis? Hello, listen. Yes, on a page we write or we draw z-axis like this. Yes or no? And it is origin. But actually z-axis is perpendicular to board coming outside in this direction. Clear about this? Okay, if it is x-axis, it is y-axis, then z-axis is perpendicular to board coming outside. Okay, z-axis is perpendicular to board coming outside. So remember this point. Clear? Okay, now if you are given unit vectors in direction of x, y and z, then what is dot product between them? We will see. See here, it is. If I am taking first point, that is, okay, I am taking first point, that is I cross I caret. I cross I caret. See how to find I cross I caret. See here, you have to follow this simple equation. Okay, what is A cross B? A cross B is equal to AB sine theta n caret. A, magnitude of first vector, B, magnitude of second vector, theta, angle between two vectors, and n caret, how to find direction. Yes, you know about it. Okay, so see, I cross I, follow equation. I caret, its magnitude is 1. Yes, another vector is I caret, its magnitude is 1. Sine I cross I, two vectors are in direction of x. So what is angle between them? Yes, they are parallel vectors, they are equal vectors. Okay, so angle between them is 0. Here it is n caret, sine 0 is equal to 0. Yes, we know it. So what is I cross I? Yes, I cross I is equal to 0. I cross I is equal to 0. Similarly, j caret cross j caret. Again, j caret is unit vector in direction of y axis. So its magnitude is 1. j caret, its magnitude is 1. Sine, what is angle between them? Yes, two vectors are j caret, so angle between them is 0. And caret. So yes, your answer is, it is 0. Clear? Similarly, if I take k caret cross k caret, then it is 1 sine 0 and caret is equal to 0. Clear about this? Okay, so yes, it is simple. I cross I is equal to j cross j is equal to k cross k is equal to 0. How to remember? I cross I is equal to j cross j is equal to k cross k is equal to 0. Clear? Now, the important point and difficult one. See, here it is. If I am taking two vectors I cross j, remember I cross j, follow your equation. I caret, unit vector in direction of x-axis, its magnitude 1. J caret, unit vector in direction of y-axis, magnitude 1. X and y. These two axes are perpendicular to each other. So angle between them is 90 degrees. Clear about this? Now what about direction? See in this figure. First vector is I caret, means unit vector in direction of x-axis. Yes or no? Yes, it is. Second vector is j caret, means unit vector in direction of y-axis. First vector in x-axis, another vector in y-axis. So yes, put your hand in direction of x-axis, wrap fingers of right hand towards second vector, means in this direction. So this thumb indicates direction of cross product. This thumb indicates direction of cross product. See, this thumb is perpendicular outside. Means it is in z direction. And what is unit vector in z direction? It is k caret. See, again I am repeating the method. I caret means x-axis, right hand in this direction. Wrap your fingers towards second vector, that is j caret. This thumb indicates direction of cross product. This thumb is perpendicular to board coming outside and it is in direction of z-axis. So yes, what is unit vector in direction of z-axis? K caret. So yes, here I have to write it is k caret. Clear about this? Okay, so yes, I cross j is equal to 1. What is value of sine 90? Yes, it is 1. So your answer is I cross j is equal to, it is k caret. Clear? So yes, this you have to remember. Clear about this? Okay, now I am taking second example. See, j cross k. Follow your equation. J, its magnitude 1. K, its magnitude 1. Yes or no? Yes. J, unit vector in direction of y-axis, unit vector in direction of z-axis, perpendicular to each other. So yes, it is sine 90. How to find its direction? See carefully here. It is carefully. First vector is j. See, j means y direction. So put your hand in direction of y-axis. Another vector is k caret. K caret means z-axis. It is perpendicular outside. So put your hand in direction of y-axis. Wrap your fingers towards z-axis. Okay, it is perpendicular in this direction. That's why. So this thumb gives direction of cross product, vector product. See, this thumb is in direction of x-axis. This thumb is in direction of x-axis. Clear? Again, first vector is j, another vector is k. Put your hand in direction of j-axis, y-axis. Z-axis is perpendicular outside. So wrap your fingers in this direction. This thumb gives direction of vector product. Means it is direction of x-axis. And what is unit vector in direction of x-axis? Yes, it is I caret. So j cross k is equal to, here I can write, it is j cross k is equal to, it is I caret. So yes, it is second equation. Clear about this? Now third equation, last one. Okay, k cross I caret. K, z-axis. K means z-axis. I caret means x-axis. z-axis. Okay, see, z-axis is perpendicular to what? Coming outside in this direction. Yes or no? Yes. Another vector is I caret, means x-axis. So you have to put your hand like this in direction of z-axis. Clear about this? This hand is in direction of z-axis. Another vector is I caret, means you have to rub fingers in this direction. You have to rub fingers in this direction, like this, in this direction. Okay, so see, this thumb is in y direction. This thumb is in y direction. What is unit vector in direction of y-axis? It is j caret. It is j caret. So yes, you have to remember these three equations. Okay, I cross j is equal to k. J cross k is equal to I. And k cross I is equal to j. Now, what is first property? See, what is first property? A cross B and B cross A. They are in opposite direction. They are in opposite direction. So here, if I cross j is equal to k caret, then j cross k is equal to, j cross I is equal to minus k caret. Clear about this? I cross j is equal to k, then j cross I is equal to opposite direction, means minus k caret. Clear about this? Okay. J cross k is equal to I caret. Then yes, what is k cross j? It is minus I caret. K cross I is equal to j caret. Then I cross k is equal to minus j caret. Clear here? So yes, you have to remember this six points. I cross j is equal to k. J cross I is equal to minus k. Now see, this 6, how to remember? See, write three vectors like this. I caret, j caret, k caret. I caret, j caret and k caret. And move in clockwise direction. Move in clockwise direction. How? Clockwise direction means in this direction. Okay? Clockwise. If I am taking I cross j, then what is answer? K caret. See, I cross j is equal to k caret. If I am taking j cross k, then what is answer? I caret. Clear about this? See, j cross k, then what is answer? I caret. If I am taking k cross I, then what is answer? Remaining vector, that is j caret. Clear about this? Yes or no? And yes, if you move in anti-clockwise direction, that is I cross k, it will be minus j. See, you are moving in opposite direction, so it will be negative sign. If you are taking I cross k, then it will be minus j. Again, repeat method. Okay, I cross j, then what is its answer? K caret. J cross k, then what is its answer? I caret. K cross I, then what is its answer? J caret. Clear about this? So yes, from this you can easily remember these 6 values. Clear about this? And yes, it is one important part for cross product. Clear about this? Okay? Okay, now next property for vector products. What is next property for vector products? See, here it is. If you are given vectors in terms of components, for example, vectors as components, in terms of components. If I have first vector A is equal to ax I caret plus ay j caret plus az k caret. Okay, and if I have another vector B is equal to bx I caret plus by j caret plus bz k caret. Clear about this? Okay, so yes, if we are given two vectors A and B, how to find their vector product? See, yes, it is one new mathematical concept again. It is one new mathematical concept again. So remember how to solve this. How to solve this? See, here it is. To find A cross B, you have to take 3 by 3 determinant. You have to take 3 by 3 determinant. 3 by 3, it means 3 rows and 3 columns. 3 row and 3 columns. Okay. Now see, what is this row and column? What is called determinant? Okay, if I write like this, it is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then yes, it is one mathematical concept that is called determinant. Okay, it is called 2 by 2 determinant, means 2 row and 2 column. 2 row and 2 column. Here, to find A cross B, we have to take 3 by 3 determinant. Okay, in which first row is fixed. You have to write like this. It is I, J caret, K caret. Clear? First row is always fixed. It is I, J and K. It is I, J and K. Clear about this? What is second row? Second row means first vector. Its components. First vector's component. Okay. See, A is equal to AXI plus AYJ plus AZK. Then, what is second row? You have to take this vector A, its X component, Y component and Z component as second row. AX, AY, and here it is AZ. Clear about this? Okay? I caret, so below it X component of first vector. J caret, below it Y component of first vector. Z component of first vector. Now similarly you have to write second vector's component. Here it is BX, here it is BY, and here it is BZ. Clear about this? Okay, so yes, it is 3 by 3 determinant. Yes, it is theory. So yes, it will be difficult, but when we will take one example, it is very easy. Okay, so yes, now how to write this determinant is easy, but now how to solve this? How to solve this? Okay, see, take care in solving this determinant. First of all, write I caret. Write I caret. Now when you write I caret, you have to hide this column and row in which there is I caret. Okay, means if you hide this row and column including I caret, then there are only 4 elements: AY, AZ, BY and BZ. Clear about this? Clear about this? Okay, I am writing this side. Here it is. It is AY, AZ, BY and BZ. Only 4 elements will be left. Clear about this? Now you have to multiply them. Cross multiplication. First multiplication always in this direction like this. Always in this direction. And second multiplication like this. Second multiplication like this. It is first multiplication and it is second multiplication. First multiplication means AY into BZ. So here AY into BZ. Between them there is always minus sign. Between them there is always minus sign. And second multiplication it is AZ BY. Here it is AZ BY. Clear about this? Okay, see. First of all write I caret. Okay, if you are taking here I caret, hide this column, hide this row, then yes you have 4 elements remaining. Take that cross product. AY into BZ minus AZ into BY. Clear about this? Clear about this? Okay. Second, you have to take J caret, but you have to take minus J caret. Minus J caret. Then if you are taking minus J caret, then yes, you have to hide this row and this column. Then which are 4 elements? Which are 4 elements? Yes, it is AX, AZ, then BX and BZ. Then BX and BZ. Clear about this? See again, AX, AZ, BX, BZ. Again, first multiplication, this, it is first multiplication. Then it is second multiplication. Then how to write it is AZ, BX minus AX, BZ. Clear about this? Clear about this? Okay, and see, yes, it is equation. It is format that you have to remember. Okay. Now third one is plus K caret. Third one is plus K caret. And how to write this? How to write this? See, K caret means hide this column and this row. Then which are 4 elements? These are 4 elements. Okay, that is AX, AY, and it is BX, and here it is BY. Clear about this? First multiplication, always this, okay, and second multiplication in this direction, okay. So yes, what you will get? You will get ax by minus ax by minus a by bx. Clear? See, you have to take always first multiplication in this direction and then second in this direction. Okay, yes, we will recheck this question. See, I caret, yes it is I caret. Okay, then ay dz minus az by. Clear about this? Then minus j caret. Minus j caret means ax bz. So yes, here you have to write it is ax, here it is bz. There is always minus sign. And second is az bx. So yes, here it is az bx. Last one is plus k caret. Plus k caret means this four elements. Ax by. Yes, it is ax by and ay bx. Ay bx. Clear about this? So yes, it is how to solve this determinant. Yes, it is in form of ax, ay, az, bx, by, bz. Means it seems difficult. It seems difficult. But when we take values, it is easy. See how it is. If I am taking two vectors, a is equal to 3i caret plus 2j caret plus k caret. Okay, another vector b is equal to 4i caret plus 3j caret plus 2k caret. Okay, then how to find their cross product? See, a cross b is equal determinant 3 by 3. First row, it is always fixed, I caret, j caret, and here it is cross k. First vector a, it is 3, 2 and 1. See, what is coefficient of I caret? 3. What is coefficient of j caret? 2. What is coefficient of k caret? Yes, here it is 1. For this b vector, it is 4, it is 3 and it is 2. Now how to solve? See, take care. Is equal to, first of all write I caret in bracket. It is I caret. If you hide this column and this row, then yes, you have 2, 1, 3, 2. Okay, now first of all multiply this 2 into 2, it will be 4. This 2 into 2, it will be 4. Clear about this? Minus, there is always minus sign between them. 1 into 3 means it is 3. So clear this term? Okay, so yes, it is for this first. Now write minus j. Now hide this column and this row. Then yes, we have 3, 2, 1 and 4. 3, 2 means yes, 3 into 2. What is 3 into 2? 3 into 2 it is 6. There is always minus sign. And then 1 into 4. What is 1 into 4? Yes, here it is 4. Clear about this? Okay. Now last term that is for z-axis. So it is plus k caret. Plus k caret means hide this column and this row. Then yes, you have these 4 elements left. 3 into 3. What is 3 into 3? It is 9. Minus sign. 2 into 4. What is 2 into 4? 2 into 4 means it is 8. See, it is easy. Now simplify this. 4 minus 3 means it is 1. So yes, it is I caret only. Okay. 6 minus 4 means it is 2. And yes, it is minus j caret. So it is minus 2j. 9 minus 8 means it is 1. So yes, it is plus k caret. You see, it is A cross B. I caret minus 2j caret plus k caret. And yes, it is a vector form. From this you can find its magnitude and direction. So yes, it is vector form. So how to find cross product when you are given vectors in terms of components. Clear about this? Okay. Now see, I am taking another example. See, here it is. If I have two vectors like this. If I have another two vectors, A is equal to I caret plus 2j caret plus 3k caret. Okay, another vector B is equal to, here it is 2i caret plus 4j caret plus 6k caret. Clear about this? Okay. Yes, I plus 2j plus 3k. B is equal to 2i plus 4j plus 6k. Then how to find A cross B? See, here it is. A cross B is equal to, first of all, determine first row I, j, k. What is second row? Second row is 1, 2 and here 3. Coefficient of I caret, coefficient of j, coefficient of 3. For this it is 2, 4 and here it is 6. Clear about this? Clear about this? Okay. Now find, first of all, write I vectors. Now see, each and every time it is not necessary that you have to hide like this. Okay. You are students of 11, so you know how to build. Okay. It is I caret. Then yes, these are 4 elements. 2 into 6, it is 12. Minus 3 into 4. Yes, it is also 12. Clear about this? Minus j caret. Minus j caret. J caret. Then yes, you have to hide this column and row. Then yes, it is 1 into 6, 6. 3 into 2, it is 6. Clear about this? Then here it is plus k caret. For plus k caret, this column, this row. Then 1 into 4, yes, it is 4. Minus 2 into 2, it is 4. Clear? See, 12 minus 12, 0. 6 minus 6, 0. 4 minus 4, 0. Then yes, what is your answer? 0. What is your answer? 0. Now remember, cross product is 0 when two vectors are parallel. Two vectors are parallel. Yes, these two vectors are parallel. So how these two vectors are parallel? See, if you multiply vector A with 2, if you multiply vector A with 2, you will get vector B. You will get vector B. What is relation? I, 2i, 2j, 4j, 3k, 6k. Means if one vector is multiplied with real number, and we get another vector, then these two vectors are parallel vectors, okay, and the cross product will be 0. Their cross product will be 0. Clear about this? Okay, so yes, here it is cross product. You have to remember this. Last one question as your homework. Find cross product of A is equal to 2i plus 3j plus 4k. B is equal to 3i plus 5j plus 6k. Find cross product of these two vectors A and B. Okay. Now see, A cross B, it is vector product of two vectors. Then how to write? Yes, it is 0 vector. Yes, we know what is 0 vector. Okay, 0 vector means having its magnitude 0. Yes, here its magnitude is 0. So you have to write this as 0 vector. 0 vector means 0i caret plus 0j caret plus 0k caret. Okay, it is like this: 0i caret plus 0j caret plus 0k caret. Clear about this? Okay.